Morning. It's October 5th, 2020, and I am Dr. Tanya Jenkins, and I'd like to give you our updates for this week. We are in week 7 of an A-day schedule, meaning that Monday, Wednesday, and Friday are seen as A days, and Tuesday and Thursday are your days for this week. We want to show your grade expectations, and we want to do some SAT reminders for seniors. So let's go along with our weekly updates. As I said few minutes earlier, this is week 7 that we are in. So from the 5th through the 9th, we are 3 weeks away from having our grading period ending, which ends October the 26th. And again, this is an A week, which means again that your A days are Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and your B days are Tuesdays and Thursdays. So please make sure your students are aware of which links they should be in this A week. As far as grades go, I want to remind you that we are coming up on the end of our grading period, and students must complete all assignments with grades above a 65%. Students must also complete those assignments by redoing assignments that are not up to par, and teachers will help them understand that and show them what they need to do to get those scores above a 65%. Again, we here at Quest are aiming to be our best, so that is the absolute minimum that an assignment could be scored at in order to count for credit. We do have our tutoring 5 days a week from 2 o'clock to 3 p.m., so parents, please help support your students get to the tutoring that they may need. Also, the grade level expectations say that they must complete most of those assignments to be able to get credit to move on to the next grade. So parents, please acknowledge with your students that 7 weeks in, they need to start taking a look at what assignments they have completed, which assignments they have not scored at least a 65% or better, or any missing assignments that need to get taken care of. We are still making sure that scholars are learning at a maximum. So the grades do matter. And as we come to the close of a grading period, you want to encourage your students to get as many assignments turned in as possible. We do have SAT testing coming up for our current seniors. These students last year as juniors should have taken the SAT test, and they were not able to because of the COVID-19 pandemic. And so we are doing testing next week for all seniors. And this is a mandatory test, parents. So it is an in-school test. So you will need to get your students here to the high school on the 14th, no later than 8:30 in the morning, for them to be able to get into their right room for them to take that October 14th test that is scheduled for all seniors. And it is a mandatory test again. So please make sure that you help your students understand that they need to be here again by 8:30. We will get them into their rooms, get them situated, and we will start the test right at 9 o'clock. And that test, again, will be here in-house. And please listen to the robocalls for further information on that testing date. Also today, Monday, and tomorrow, Tuesday, students will need to come in and get their ID pictures taken for that test. So all seniors need to come in and get an ID picture taken, and we are doing that today from 1 to 4, and again tomorrow, Tuesday, from 1 to 4. So please, again, have your students be aware of that and come in to get those ID pictures for testing that are needed. We are working our best to make sure that students are getting the education that they should be getting. So parents, we do need for you to support us, and please feel free to give us a call if you need to. Here at Quest, we always say we're on the quest to be our best, and that teaching and learning is our true focus. And in order for that to occur, we need your support. So please go in and take a look at your students' grades, take a look at their assignments, and if you see things that don't look quite right or you have questions, please let us know about it. We're here to support your families any way we can. You can reach us by calling the main office Monday through Friday. You can also reach us by email. So please use whatever methods you need to be able to get a hold of your principals, to get a hold of the office, clerical staff, so that we can help support you. You also can go directly through email to your students' teachers. So please feel free to email your teachers. Again, you can email them directly, and your students also have all of their links. You can join your students in their classroom links to set up times with your students' teachers. So there's really no reason for us not to be able to contact each other and to support the needs that you have for your child's learning in our current status. Just want you to be safe out there. Continue to make sure that your students are wearing their masks and honoring the safe distancing when they're in public. And we always remind you to have students to continue to try to wear those masks so that they are used to doing that for more than an hour. Also want to remind parents that if you have any technical needs that come up with your Chromebooks, please let us know, or either show up on Monday and Thursday from 9 to 11. Our IT director, Mr. Downing, is here. So parents, let's have a great week and stay in touch.